speaking a little bit about what's been happening at some things are happening out of the Division of Community Development, Youth Development, and Sport. And one of those things is a Tobago Road Market Experience 8 that we're going to get into. And so tell us a little bit about that. I am being joined by Miss Shunella Wilkinson-Blake, and she is the multi-purpose facility coordinator for community development, youth development, and sports. So good morning and welcome to you, Shunella. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. So tell me a little bit about the Tobago Road Market Experience 8. What's that all about?
Okay, so the Tobago Road Market Experience is basically a road show that we invite vendors from the different catchment areas. This event will be taking place in Plymouth, and we're using entrepreneurs and vendors from the Blackrock, Lekoto, Bethesda, Plymouth area. So what it is that we're trying to promote entrepreneurship amongst the Tobago citizenry. Mm-hmm. So we look at vendors who are now coming out, some who may be established, and we bring them to an area where they can showcase and market their offerings. Right? This is the 8th installation of this program, of this event. The last one was in Charlottesville, and the last one in Charlottesville, we did it to coincide with the docking of a cruise ship, and we're planning to do the same in Plymouth this year. However, it's going to be a little bit extra in Plymouth because instead of running it for one day, we're doing 2 days. So it's the 27th and the 28th of March, and it will coincide with the docking of 2 cruise ships on those corresponding days. This year, we're going to have approximately 45 vendors from the different areas. We have
45 vendors?
Yes, 45 vendors. So it's going to be a massive thing. We have about 45 vendors ranging from arts and crafts, local cuisine, handbags, natural jewelry, leather craft, all of these things. And apart from having the vendors there, we're going to have novelty games and events. So it's not just for the adults. You could bring the entire family, seeing that is going to be leading into the Easter celebrations in Tobago. We're going to have kite flying competition. We're going to have a little small goal football. We're going to have little foot races for the kids. I think there's even a vendor that's doing bouncy castle and face painting. So it's an all-encompassing event. So it's fun for the entire family. Come down, support our vendors, come to see what Tobago has to offer.
What has been the success of these events that you've done in the past?
Well, most of our vendors say that it would have been a first time for them doing stuff like that. And a lot of them went on to doing more pop-up shops and marketing themselves more, putting themselves out there so people could see what they have. It was a stepping stone. Charlottesville was awesome. They loved it. They're actually asking for us to come back to Charlottesville. But yeah. A lot of vendors say that they gave them the boost to actually put their business out there a bit more, start marketing, start pushing their products. Some even started and went on to offer their services on the international market. And that's what we're trying to do. That's why we decided that it would be good for them to have feedback from people outside of Tobago and not just the locals, so that they would get an international experience per se.
Yes. And then, so you said that you're also hoping to attract cruise ship visitors because there should be some cruise ship in port.
Yes.
So is it that you are going to arrange that there's transport from the port to Plymouth?
Yes, we're talking with the Maxi Taxi Association, and they are on board with us, and they will be passing the tours through Plymouth, and they'll stop off at the market so that the tourists could walk around and see what we have to offer.
So why is this something that your division has been investing in so much over the years?
Well, coming out of our other offerings like the handicraft program and the vocational skills program, we have people who show interest in becoming entrepreneurs, and this is one way of us assisting them towards that venture. So it's like we're giving you a little stepping stone to get into your business and to assist in marketing your business as well.
And so what else can we expect? Is there going to be any like artists there?
Yes, we have entertainment scheduled for the both days. However, I can't reveal it as yet. So it'll be a surprise. We have a lovely lineup. The first day is supposed to be a kind of reggae kind of vibes, and the second night is supposed to be a Caribbean night. So we have a little mix of soca, a little mix of something else. Yeah, So come out and support our vendors.
And, is it going to be, there's a cost attached to attending?
No, it's free. It's free. It's free to the public. The public can come in for free. And we also don't charge our vendors. So this is an all give back to them.
And okay, so what are the times that is going to be opening?
So the market opens from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. So as early as 10 a.m. you could come down and start participating in activities. The novelty events, they would run off from about 2 p.m. in the day. Right, so we're giving time for the tourists to come and actually participate in some of our novelty events as well.
And is there fun prizes for those novelty events?
Of course, there will be fun prizes for them. Well, there are cash prizes, there are grocery vouchers, and there are little hampers that we will be putting together for some of these events as well. So yeah, come out and support. Come out early to register for the events because I think we have an all-force competition as well. So the earlier you get in, the earlier your team would be able to register and be a part of this event. Registration for all our novelty events are free of charge.
All right, great. I want to thank you so much for being on with us. But viewers, we've got to go for a quick break and we'll be right back, so don't go anywhere.
And the vibes is never wrong. And rise up to a brand new dawning as the passion starts.
Welcome back to Good Morning Tobago on Tobago Updates. Viewers, we are continuing our conversations this morning with Ms. Shunella Wilkinson-Blake, who is a multi-purpose facility coordinator out of the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, as we talk about Tobago Road Market Experience 8. And of course, before we went to the break, we were talking a little bit about some of the activities that's going to be happening. So she was mentioning that there are going to be some entertainments.
Yes, we're going to be having entertainment, and while the cast is not yet fully confirmed, we will be having a really, really good cast. And day one, we're going to have sort of a kind of reggae kind of vibe, right? So all those persons who like reggae and stuff, come out on the first evening. Entertainment should start like around 5, 6 o'clock, and you'll have a really grand time. On the second evening, we propose Caribbean night. So it's sort of like a mix. We're going to have some soca, some other Caribbean music into, and what we normally do, we try to get our artists as local as possible, because the theme for Tobago, for the Tobago Road Market Experience, is totally Tobago. Tobago made, Tobago grown, Tobago inspired. And we try to pull as much people we can from the catchment area. So viewers out there, if you're thinking about it, just think people in the Plymouth, Likato, Blackrock area. If you know any artists in the area, maybe, just maybe, you'll see them there.
Nice little hint there. And then what about the novelty events? Are there going to be prizes for those things?
Yes, the novelty events, we have prizes attached to the novelty events. We're going to be having a 5-a-side small goal football. We're having kite flying. There's going to be a prize for the biggest kite, for the smallest kite. We're going to have one for the Mad Bull kite, the kite that went up first. These kind of things. And then we're having little foot races for the children. As I said before, it's going to be an all-encompassing family event. So it's not just for adults who may be looking to purchase things from the vendors. Bring down the entire family, come out with us, have some fun.
All right, so just can we know again, when and where we need to go?
So the Tobago Road Market Experience 8 is scheduled for the 27th and the 28th of March, and it will be taking place at the Plymouth Playing Field. We're going to have a lovely setup. We're going to be laying out the tents for the vendors, and everything like that is going to be amazing. Come out and support the local entrepreneurs as they showcase what Tobago has to offer.
All right, I want to thank you so much, Shunella, for giving us all those details, and we're certainly looking forward to seeing what's happening that weekend, and especially all the entertainment that you have lined up.
Yes. It's going to be amazing. If you've been to the one in Charlottesville and you thought that Charlottesville was good, promise you, Plymouth is going to be way better. Come out and enjoy it.
All right, great. Thank you so much. And viewers, don't go anywhere. We've got more coming up for you after the break.
The energy